Ready?
Mhm.
Welcome everyone to Adult Talk, Season 7, Episode 2. I'm your co-pilot for the evening for its finest. Our mission is to create dialogue to bridge the communicational gap between all walks of life through mature and tough topics. Now introducing to you the rose of the hour, Miss Grown and Sexy herself, Miss Most Sexy to you.
Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in to Adult Talk tonight. We have our two amazing guests. They are here in the building, and I'm gonna bring them up so that they can introduce themselves. Hello, hello, welcome. Good evening. All right. Could you introduce yourself, Big Brother? Would you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? Could you tell them where you from and what brought you to Tag?
Okay, I'm from Tennessee. I kind of stumbled across Tag because I had an account back when it was High Five, and I saw an email. Somebody was sending me an email from the Tag, and I opened it up. And then I wasn't gifting or anything. I was just in the comments a lot, and that kind of like opened my mind up to being a content creator because I was already doing it before I got to Tag. Like I was already making content with my LLC, my business that I have, marketing actual business. So I just kind of like what you call it, combine those two, like transferable skills. I just put those two together, and that kind of like gave me a edge on being a content creator. But that's what I came here to do. I've been here a year. You can catch me each and every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, retro trivia, 70s, 80s, and 90s, TV shows and movies. Season 2. Uh, that's it.
Well, welcome to Adult Talk, Big Brother TTG. Could you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, Rainy? Could you tell them where you from and what brought you to Tag?
I'm from Minnesota. Just like Big Brother, I kind of had an account since I was a lot younger. Wasn't on it for plenty of years. Came back and it was completely different. It was live and everything. Started out as a gifter turned streamer. Started out kind of went under the wing of King Yup for a little bit. Um, you can catch me. Actually, I'm the co-host of Big Brother TTG's Retro Trivia on Thursday nights. I also have my own show Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the time to rant with the fairy. And I'm also the newest member of the family, the GQ's Arcade. So you can catch me wherever they are as well.
Okay, well, welcome to Adult Talk. Tonight, our topic of the stream is real versus fake. Okay, I will start with Mr. Big Brother. Um, what what's your definition of real?
Real, and I'm old school, so you know what I mean. I'm kind of, I'm a little seasoned. So real to me is something you can feel. Uh, I give you an example. Like you can be mad at a person, like fire hot. I mean, they just mad somebody drunk your last Coke in the refrigerator, and you mad at them. But the feeling that you get about being mad ain't real as how much they really mean to you. So you got a real feeling about them. A soda couldn't separate the feeling. You understand what I'm saying? So real is something you can feel.
Okay. Rainy, how do you feel about that? Well, what is your definition of real?
Um, my definition of real, real is something that's kind of like in your essence. It's not something that you can learn. You can't learn to be real. It's kind of either in you or it's not. Um, being real has a lot to do with being genuine in my eyes. And to me, you can't really be real if you're not a genuine person at heart. And as I said, to me, it's just something that's in your essence.
Right. Okay. My beautiful co-host, what's real to you? What's the definition of real to you?
Definition of real to me is edges that you was born with, something that won't go away and won't fall
Oh
off.
my God.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. Um, so it's the thing about that is see you throwing me off. To be real, you got to be real within yourself first before you can be real within anybody else. So in order
Definitely.
to give realness, you got to be real. So it
Right.
starts.
If you guys just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You, and this is my beautiful co-host, Miss Florida's Finest, and our two amazing guests, Big Brother TTG, and it's Rainy the Fairy. And you guys in the comments, you're more than welcome to chime in on the questions. If you have something to say, we would like to hear from you. Brother, big brother, what's your
Yeah.
definition of fake?
Mm, mm,
Fake. Now I probably would went with what she said with them lashes
mm,
and edges and stuff. But
that
fake.
part.
Woo. I can't. I'm real. I'm seasoned. I'm telling you, fake to me is fake. Like talking
Mm,
behind your back, withholding information. Fake is fake. Like
mhm.
not speaking up. Man, fake run deep. Uh, almost counterfeit as a $2 bill, but it's real.
That part.
I can't. Fake is fake. Like I mean, you can't even portray a fake personality. So yeah, I'm real seasoned. Fake is just something you can't fake it. It's just some people are fake for real. Like they don't even know it. So
Okay. Um, Rainy, how do you? How do you define fake?
In my opinion, just from experience, um, to me, fake people always
pretending.
kind of stand out. They're the people always standing out, always trying to overdo things or be overheard or um, overplay certain roles and everything. And it's a lot of, it's hard to explain. It's just something that you can just, it's like an aura. Like you just come off like that. Like you can spot a fake person from a mile away. Um, and to me, they can always be spotted because you can always hear them because they're always talking. They're always talking.
Mm.
Right. Okay. Mom, Florida.
I couldn't wait till it got on me. Um, fake.
Man,
Some people, sometimes you cannot tell if a person is fake because they pretend so well. Um, they try to portray themselves as being um the top dollar in things, um, being there for you and things
Wait.
like. But when push comes to shove and they take that real mask off, it just spooks you because in not in because in overall you thought that they were just the best thing out there, but you couldn't see through it as them being fake. So sometimes you cannot see if a person is being fake because they pretend oh so well. They've been doing it for a very
I
very
know that. I know that all too well. most definitely know that. I experienced it for myself. So yes, I can agree with that. Um, in the comments, how do y'all feel? What do you define as fake? Um, that's for me. I feel like people that aren't, they act like they are genuine to you, but they really not. They portray an image, and then it's like because you can tell how people interact with you if they fake. They'll tell you one thing and then they do the opposite of what they say they're gonna do. Hey, oh, I'm gonna do this with you. I'm gonna help you with that, or you know what I'm saying. Then okay, all right, well, and you waiting, and ain't nothing happening. So then that show the fakeness in this person. So um I cannot see. So you guys, if I in the comments, I cannot see your comments, but I do see when people send EBTs or something. Uh, just to let y'all know. But
To that when you when they are really feel a way, people being authentic.
yes.
About all that.
Yes. Okay. My next question, Mr. Brother TTG, TTG. Uh-oh. Um, how do you handle a person who is acting real but they are fake?
Oh, so it's a check, and most most people can relate to a check. You usually call them out on their BS right up front, and 9 times out of 10, your check is it's a check, and it may not be a hard check, but you call them out on their BS right up front to reassure that they being fake, so you don't misinterpret it, because you really want to make sure. Like sometimes you can deliver fake information to get a reply from them or get a response, and they may go out and start blabbing before you even told the So yeah, you put them in check right away.
Okay. Florida. I don't know what happened with Rainy. I'm just waiting for her. But how do you handle a person who acts real but they really fake? How do you handle that?
I'm having a hard time going through that right now.
Mm,
Um, uh, it's easier said than done. You should always keep your grass cut so you can see what's going on. But there's really no reason to be fake because don't nobody on here pay your bills. They don't feed you. They don't clothe you. But how I deal with it right now um is mainly is just try to figure out is it worth causing a scene or dealing with it head on. Because a person like me, I spaz out and don't care and want you to step as I feel. But every situation is not meant
okay.
to handle to be handled that way. So it's
Right.
kind of hard to say how you should deal with that situation.
Hello, baby. I understand. It is, most definitely, especially if you feel like you close with a person or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do understand that. I cannot see my comments. So if you guys are talking, Florida, if you can see the comments, you have to read the comments.
All right, Blue said there's never a reason to be fake, which is so true. You're right, you're real spot on with that.
Right. Yeah. It's no reason at all. So
Uh,
why do people do it? Why do they do it? You're saying there's no reason for it to be happening, right? But why do they do it? What be the agenda of folks? Like what purpose is it? Like
because some people are just necessarily messy, just in their nature. That's all they know what to do. Because that's because how I see it is that if you're fake to everybody else and that's what you do on a daily, yearly, whatever basis, and you fake to yourself. You believe in your own fakeness and can't even see what real is because you so fake.
Okay, so I have to read off my other device because I can see the comments there. In the comments, we got baby. Some people be really creating false narratives. That's true. King Aquarian said some people are fake in order to obtain something. Makes sense. And some baby says some people really be sick in the head, and I can agree because they do. It's like people be envious or jealous for no reason. Like there's no
Yeah,
reason for all
they have hidden agendas.
hidden agendas. Okay, and that's where it becomes a problem with the
But
hidden agendas. Yeah.
that's true.
So
That's
Rainy is back. Hey, welcome
Yeah,
back.
I was kicked and I was trying to get back in and couldn't get back in. I had to restart.
Oh, oh my.
Woo!
Hey, Box, thank you.
it's true.
So Rainy, I have my question to you is what's your definition of fake? Oh wait, no, not that question. The question was how do you handle a person who's acting real but really fake?
I'm trying to figure that out. I cut people like that off cold. Um, I've never really been the type to give a person an explanation as to why I'm not dealing with them anymore because in my mind, you know what you've done or you know what has come aboard to why I'm not dealing with you. If you don't know, figure it out. But you somewhere along the line you did something that don't sit right with me and that we can't go no further. That's just that.
Right. Mm. Okay. That's I don't know. Make sure I can if anybody in the contact. Okay, so Blue says that some people just been fake they whole. I guess she was trying to say life and don't know anything else.
That's true.
And that makes sense because there's a lot of people that's like that. But why? What would be the source of that? It's got to be something like for people to do those things. It's like what triggered you or what happened to you for you to be that way? Something did something. That's just how I see it.
That's
So
just understandable.
if you guys just now tuning in to Adult Talk, welcome. You are just in time. I'm your host, More Sexy to You, my beautiful co-host, Florida's Finest, and my two amazing guests, Big Brother TTG and the the rainy the fairy. Ain't that right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's rainy the fairy. Okay. Um, if you guys hear here in the comments and you hear the questions, please, you're welcome to chime in. Um, what were you finna say, Fairy? You was finna say something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying a lot of people, some people that's just been their environment. That's what they've been around their whole life. So they don't know nothing no better. They it could have got it from their mom or their sister, their auntie. So they pick up them characteristics. Sucks, but that's how a lot of people end up like that. Just like you got people who've been liars their whole life, don't even know they lying no more. It's a, kind of something that you pick up, in my
Right,
opinion.
right. Okay. Your environment, that makes sense because people do. Hello, Maria. Um, have you ever acted fake to get something you wanted? Tuesday. Rainy.
To get something I wanted,
Have you ever acted fake to get something that you wanted?
No, because what for? I mean, if you're gonna get something, you're gonna get it. Your personality, if you have a good personality and people rock with you based on how you are as a person, everything else gonna fall into hand. You ain't gonna have to act fake to get nothing. I don't know.
Right. Hey, brother, big brother.
Not to my recollection, because I pretty much got a way of words, so I'm pretty much gonna get anything. I'm not gonna deny myself nothing. So yeah, I ain't too much acting fake to get in. And I done made some fake counts and 5, 6 emails and stuff like that. Skip the line at the club, told people, I got somebody in there VIP, they waiting on me. Security guard let me in first and stuff. I skip the line. But
Right.
too much. Yeah.
But what about you guys in the comments? Have you ever acted fake to get something that you wanted? Um, Florida. What about you?
Um, yeah, I'm still me, and I still can't get what I want because people acting stink like a stale wig. That's cool though. You know what I mean? I'm on top. Don't care what you feel. That just pushed a button on me because how do you fake it till you make it? You still faking. You still ain't made it. Or if you did make it, you did. Lord, God, I prayed on you. See, try not to preach here, but you don't have to fake. But it's a lot of fakeness around here because they feel like they gotta. So it's almost like a fake smile. If you know me,
Right.
I can't put on a fake smile. I can't be sitting up here. That's fake.
Oh my
You know me. I can't do no fakeness. I can't do no fakeness. It hurt me within my soul. That's not right within me. I can't do that.
most
It messes.
definitely, most definitely.
I'm being a person that I am not genuinely. Some
That's a
people
good question. That
they
is a
get
good question. Blue says it, but is lying the same as being fake?
No, because I ain't lied. Nah, I know I done told some lies.
me telling the lies. Like, excuse me, okay, and I ain't cursing. To me, this is my opinion. To me, lying is like me. I can't lie. To me, it's like lying is like holding in a fart. It's gonna hurt my stomach or my bite. It's gonna have to come out. The truth gonna have to come out one way or the other, and you gonna have to see it. Period. Point blank. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Because whether you lie, it's gonna come back around and it's gonna slap your face right on the floor, and you
Yeah,
gonna have
I
to deal with
totally agree with that. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
I am a
I feel
believer,
it.
and you reap what you sow. Okay, so I feel like when you lying, it's more like you're trying to. Some people, I feel like the innocent lie more is trying not to hurt somebody's feelings or trying to keep something from them being sad or something like that. But just to be lying, being a habitual liar and just lying for no reason, yeah, I don't mess with that. And I don't agree that I don't feel like lying is a form of fake. I just feel like people just lie. Fake is fake, So and
well, that's fake.
um
Fake line is lying. That's just like you having
yeah,
a wig and you
something.
lying so it's real and it's not real. Period.
Mhm.
You say it's human, and we all know it's synthetic. That thing doing a mannequin challenge as we speak. You lift, you put your head down, and it's already saluting. You're lying. It's fake. Either way you go, you're wrong.
Right. And me personally, I feel like why lie? Because when you lie, you ain't gonna remember what you said. It's gonna have to get put on with something extra, and it's like that ain't what you said from the beginning. If you lying, So I choose to tell the truth. Just shame the devil and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's better that way. I feel like tell me the truth. Either it's gonna hurt or it's not gonna hurt, but I gotta accept it or I don't have to accept it. But give
What's
me the choice.
what's right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's right?
Okay, so in the comments, Blue said, hurt my feelings, heck, put hands on me, but please don't lie to me or on me. And
That's true.
then TT, I'll lie to my woman. Why would you lie to your woman? Whisper says, I can't do it. That's my number one biggest pet peeve. And Ty says, I'll act fake to make her happy. But that's not what that ain't the best choice, sir. I don't agree with that. That's how you get hurt. Yes. And Blue says, which is why I tell somebody quick, yep, this synthetic, but it's mine because I brought it and I look good. Okay, we're talking about hair weaves. Okay. And can you tell, can y'all really handle the truth? Yes, we can. That part, don't choose for me, Whisper says. And you can tell somebody that they can't handle the truth. But that's because that's you who can't handle the truth. You can't tell nobody what they can handle because you're not them. So you give them the choice because that's what makes all the problems. When you feel like you can choose for somebody. But if you guys just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You. And this is my beautiful co-host, Florida's Finest. And my two amazing guests is Rainy the Fairy and Big Brother TTG. Um, my next question to you guys, was there a was there a time in your life that someone you cared about was fake to you?
Sorry.
Rainy?
There's been lots of times I can't really pick one, but there's been a whole lot of times. Um, Lots of family, lots of friends, lost a lot of friends along the way due to it. I've cut off some family members, but you live and you learn. You can't do nothing past that with it.
Okay.
So,
Brother,
so I mean, the question you say the question is what?
was there a time in your life that someone you cared about was fake to you?
Yeah, yeah. I had a incident with a family member that it was over some financial stuff, but they, you know what I mean, like if they would have been upfront about it, I wouldn't have had no problem with it. But when the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I mean, I just played it how they played it.
Right. So how did that make you feel? Like,
Well, I mean, I knew what it was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say like you can't borrow no money, but don't be borrowing money and you know you owe me. You still owe me from last time you borrowed some money. Come on.
all right, like you forgot or something. But Florida, how do you feel about that? Was there a time in your life where somebody that you cared about was fake to you?
Oh yeah. Right, yeah. Numerous of times, but like I said, it's better than I wear my heart. So I tend to give chances a lot more, but I starting to learn a lot more, and I don't do tit for tat. You do something to me, I'm not gonna turn around and do the same to you. My heart ain't like that. It's not built, and I was not raised like that. I was always taught that whatever you do, it may not come around how you did it, but it's gonna come around back on you and never expect it. So I just let the Lord handle it that way. But um it has happened through um my past ex, um my ex husband, in which he is really catching his karma now. Um Along with some former friends and family members. Um, but I really want to say more, but I'm being nice to your stream because I told myself I wasn't gonna curse.
What's the comment saying, ma'am?
Comment saying there's two wrongs don't make it right, but even though, and Midnight says on God TTG, so he agree with you. Midnight Voice also said thicker than a $3 bill. Hell, whoa.
Right.
Maria said my whole life. Petty Sign said he cut some off hella times. Big Baby said sometimes it's not fake. Sometimes you outgrow people.
Mm-hmm.
Truth by Whisper, the truth is partially accepting accountability on your own part. Hell, whoa, speak it for the three scoops to have people in the bike. I feel you on that. That speaks right there.
Okay. Well, I've never been one to be fake with people because I'm a person that treat people how I want to be treated, and I feel like if I'm giving you this type of energy, I should feel like you should give me the same kind of energy. Don't be fake about it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like me, don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an actual genuine person. So I don't. I have experienced people being fake to me, and I didn't even know they was being fake to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always try to see the good in people. You know, so it just like it be wild. You know, so you just keep moving. That's how I feel like just keep moving. Um, did you know um when people were being fake with you? Did you know it, or did you like Fairy? Did you know somebody was being fake with you, or did you not know it?
Not all the time. I mean, I've been in situations where it took me years to catch on, that somebody was being wrong towards me for the longest. Somebody that I was, so hardly cool with, like somebody that was really close to me, and to find that out, like, damn, like how I didn't see that. So yes and no. I've also had situations where I knew right off the bat, but yes and no. It depends on how well you can read people and how well they can read you, to be honest.
Right. Okay. Um, so, and if you didn't catch, did you catch it like when it was too like, was it a part of when they was being fake? Did you catch it right off the top, or did you not? Did you catch it later?
More later. Later. A
Later.
lot later.
Uh, okay. Big Brother TTG. When the person that you cared about, did you know that they were being fake off top, or you found out later?
Uh, I want to call it later, but I had always had those signs because uh, when it came down to borrowing money, it was like a consistent thing for him. He was already borrowing money before I had even tried to when I needed
Okay.
some money from him. Like he had been borrowing money from me for years. I never needed him to like a certain period of time again.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm about to drop you guys down, and I'm gonna bring you back up. Make sure you put yourselves in a box.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Introducing my beautiful co-host, Florida's Finest, with Q&A with Florida's Finest.
Hey y'all, lovely people in this thing. You know what I usually say, but I ain't gonna say it. Um, Welcome to another segment of Q&A with Florida's Finest. Um, Tonight's segment or this week's segment is sponsored by Pumaville. Memphis for President. Thank you, Memphis. I greatly appreciate you as well on that, ma'am. If you know me and how I do my Q&A, each and every week. You can DM me through IG, send me whatever you would like advice on, and I will send you a disclaimer and let you know that you do want me to read this, and you are okay with my advice. You can opt in, opt out. It's all cool with me, whether which one it is. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go with the first one. It says, "What it do, Florida? Every time I come around this mutual friend, I smell this smell that I can't define. That I can't define. I told you to write some up. That I can't define. I usually smell this phantom smell when her arms are raised, or she's moving her arms in general. All I am saying is, am I wrong for saying something? Well, first of all, if the smell, I didn't look at these before I even put this down. I just want to know where the smell was on her arm. I'm thinking if she waved her arm, if it's her underarm, then Christmas is coming up, then you might want to go
Hello, Echo.
still sell Tussie. I don't care, Secret, Degree, even baking soda. Do not cure some of those underarm smells, because some women do smell like men, real men, adult men these days. Um, the smell on her arm, I'm thinking, because I'm gonna say for my experience, I had this one friend. Well, when she wasn't a friend, really, it was just some chick that was really running around with us and stuff. But every time she would come around, it just seemed like every time she would wave around her wrist area, it would smell like Dum Dum Diddy. And what I mean by Dum Dum Diddy is that um I promised myself I wouldn't curse on him, but Dum Dum Diddy is when you wipe and it smell like that you don't walked in Jesus' footsteps and you ain't washed, like you don't know what water is, and that back thing right there smell like earring backs.
Mm,
So
mm.
and she
Mm.
waving that thing and moving around, girl, I know what you talking about, and I'm just to the point I just want to punch her, girl. If you don't stop waving your arm, okay, that thing stink. That that mean if that somebody don't wash clothes and didn't dry them right then and there, got that little moldy smell. So now you smell like Dum Dum Diddy. Now I'm mad with you and everybody else looking at me because I'm mad at you because I'm the only one that's speaking on that because you smelling like that. Wow,
Man,
I don't understand. So I'm sorry, that girl, whoever, lady, ma'am, you need to say something because that should be a violation before you get mad. I don't know if people smell stuff and they automatically get
yeah.
mad. I know I'm
Mm-mm.
if it
My
ain't right
nose get the burning. My nose get the burning, and I
because it
don't
doesn't
hold
smell
facial
right.
expressions too
Your
good.
face fly like a
You
cow.
don't know.
That's how I feel. It's just not cool. So I'm
You
going
don't
to
know.
that just tipped my soul right there. Make me say, Lord Jesus, Florida. I'm noticing something about my cousin. Don't we all notice something about these people? When she gets her way, she's cool. She doesn't. However, she gets angry with everyone and goes and tells everyone's business, and it's the highlight of the night. I don't want my business out there. What should I do? First of all, you don't tell everybody your business.
Just
Okay.
is funny.
It's kind of funny about one of these because if you're real or you're fake. So she going around because she throwing attention tantrum and she mad and she telling everybody business. Okay, so if you nice to her, just being fake, trying to be nice to her, so she gonna tell your business. I don't care. What if you
You
give her
better.
one less ice cube in her cup that you got one more than her? She might blow a gasket and then tell your business. What if you won't let her short up your cigarette? Okay? She get mad. Go tell, oh, she snitch. And like she want to let me hit her cigarette. oh, she knows she wrong for that. You never know. That right there, cousin or no cousin, because that's one thing about it. With my family, that's my family. It's these what I would call these stragglers out here. Okay, that you don't really know, but it's your family. Now it's a lot of my family members. Okay, God said we supposed to love one another, but that don't mean I gotta like you. Kick 'em. That part. Now, well, see you later. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, you might as well go before I end up sliding you to the altar, putting okay, because I will lay hands on you, baptize you for the second time. About my business, that part, don't burn my eyebrows out. You ever do that
Thank
fire?
you, mister.
So on that part, what I would say to you on that, eh, I'm not saying take my advice, but the thing is, if people getting mad about little stuff just because of they won't get their way, just imagine this one little slight thing that you do wrong for them and what
I'm on my go.
they will say about you or tell your stuff. I don't want because it's almost been a point where I had to be on the first 48. Okay,
Look,
we all
while
want
you
to
on the
get.
48, I'm on Snapped.
I'm trying to tell you. Then I'll be okay. Then I'll be on CNN. Local Florida woman. I'm be then I blew up. We don't want to go to that point. So we just have to. You just have to figure out how you want to govern yourself on that because I don't know what type of messy person that she is. You only told me bits and pieces. I ain't want you to go in full detail because I'm girl, I would have wrote you a book, But but do as best as you can on that situation. Um, so I wish you the best on that. I was gonna read a third one, but I am going to say this because I feel like it needs to be said. Um, this is the holidays. It's rough for a lot of people out here in this world.
I love green cake.
Things and you wouldn't even
Birthday
know
green.
what type of stuff they're going through because they carry themselves very well by carrying a smile. As myself being an upcoming comedian, as Casper spoke on before. As being an upcoming comedian, we always have to portray ourselves as smiling and bringing laughs and laughter, and we also use our hurt as our material and content, which is true. Um, but what I'm trying to get to is that these holidays are really rough for some people. Um, Around these times, it's known for people have lost a lot of people that are near and dear to them, and we can't, and we have to also be mindful and think about how others are doing and feeling going through these times. As for myself, and I don't care. Um, I know for myself, I'm going through a lot, and Friday will be a year of my mom's passing. So I'm using myself as an example for that. So you also have to keep mindful of that. Don't be nasty and be spiteful just because you can, because you never know that the Lord could take something away from you just as well as He gained it to you.
Most definitely.
So want to make sure everyone just because you don't really talk to them on a daily basis, just make sure you check on one another. Check on one another, everybody, because everybody mental is not okay. But check on everyone. Make sure everybody's all right. And I'm Florida's finest, and I appreciate y'all for digging with me for Q&A.
Mm-hmm. All right, now, if you guys just now tuning in, this was Q&A with Florida's finest. I'm gonna bring my guests back up. Hello, Rainy. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, Florida, you have any questions? But waiting on Big Brother TTG to get back in the box. But go ahead.
Oh, you waiting on me? I spaced out just for that second. My bad. I was thinking of the arm thing. That just blew me. I'm so sorry, that blew me. Woo. So on a point of being real versus fake, as far as a person being fake towards you, how many times does that have to cross you in order for you to cut them off?
So like the same person over and over.
Yep, the same person over and over. How many times do they have to cross you in order for you to cut that loose?
It honestly depends on the circumstance because I'm honestly I'm real understanding and I forgive people a lot for stuff. Um, and a lot of that has to do with me not wanting to lose people a lot of the time. So it really all depends on how bad the situation or the incident was. If it was something minor that I know I can get over, 9 times out of 10, they'll get another chance at me. But I'm gonna go at about maybe 3, depending on who you is, because after that, now you just keep doing stuff.
Oh, in
Big
the
bro.
comments, Box says once, and he said until you make it up, you got one time. All right, what you was about to say, Florida?
Oh, Big Brother TTG is the same thing. How many times does a person have to cross you in order for you to just cut it loose?
Once.
Oh,
One
dang,
time.
you a rottweiler, okay. Grr, rottweiler. And
So,
why is it just once? Does that just is it because you feel like that if they do it once, like the saying, if they do it once, then they'll do it again, or you just have a tolerance as just once and that's it?
Well, I know it's an old saying, something like that, you know. Something like what that Bill what nah, who was that the George Bush dude said fool me once and shame on me and fool see something like that, that just, you know, what I'm thinking, but nah, I know if you did it one time, you capable of doing it again. Like it ain't
mhm.
no ain't a lot of science to that.
So you don't feel like that they done it once and they didn't do it intentionally. You're not gonna agree that they won't do it again. Some people won't do it again, but do you got some people that will? So you don't chance it or at all. You
Nah,
just
I
say
no.
I'm cool.
Nothing, I'll leave nothing to chance.
Okay. So in the comments we have we grown. Whisper says after being in a long relationship for 8 years, I definitely got to agree with once. Um, Baby says, I'm Judy Judy. Whisper says, can't let none slide. Judge Judy. Cross the street and stay. Baby says, because kids make mistakes, adults create patterns. Whisper, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Whisper says, and be stuck in their ways, be stuck in their ways. Yes. Good evening. Hey, pretty. I most definitely can agree with that. I feel like I always give people chances, and I have got messed up with that. So it's like first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. It's no third time. I got a 3 strike policy, so it's no third time. So, but far as the fake, if I catch it, I don't think I would be around because I know that it's not genuine and it's like it's not real, it's not authentic. um so I just don't agree, um who in the comments says who has the time. People show you signs, um but just thinking that at a carnival. All right. Florida, go ahead.
I has to be muted for a second.
Oh, mute. Oh. So far as I don't know how people move to where you can You know, like people do a lot of things like that you can't even catch, and you just don't put it past them. How do you? I don't know how to ask this question. How can you tell and what would motivate you to move different? You ready?
My
You
experience
ready, Florida?
normally start to tell because people can, even if it's been going on for a long time, people can only put on a show for so long. And after a while, things start to change. Little things that start out little and then they get bigger, and you notice the changes. Um, you said you said how would I go about moving around?
Mm-hmm.
Just cutting it off. Once I peep it, depending on who it is and how I feel about that person, I may come to you and want to talk to you about it and see if it's something that could be reconciled. Like I said, depending on the situation. But a lot of the times, it's more of a once I peeped it, I just cut you off cold turkey. I may let you back in later on. Don't know. Once again, that all depends on who it is. But most of the time, when I peep something foul going on around me, I shut down. And when I shut down, I cut those people completely off. Like I said, with no explanation or nothing, because I don't feel like I need to explain why you know what you did. It's no need to
Right.
do
I
that.
feel it. I feel it. So I'm gonna go into the comments. It says people can tell they just ignore them. That's what Box says. And then Whisper says little red flags turn into big ones. And she says, we all know what we can and can't handle. We just gotta stand on it. Most definitely agree with that. Um, and Box says people be settling. And now red flags turn into a bull. Yeah, so I feel like once you catch on, like it took me, like me personally, because I try to see the good in people. It take me a minute, unless somebody is up, see something that I don't see, and they be like, hey, to me, that makes me tune into it. Sometimes I really look past a lot of stuff, and it don't be on purpose, and it just because I try to see the good in people. I don't know how to fix that, but I'm working on it. Just working on it. Florida, how do you handle that?
Can you repeat the question for me?
It was like if how do you maneuver around if when you find out about the fakeness, how do you maneuver around it? Like, how do you go about handling the situation? Or um, let's see, handling. When you find out, how do you maneuver around it? Because it can be somebody that's close to you, far as a family member, somebody that you care about, or it can be a friend or anything. Like, it's a difference in how you move, right?
Um, if you're close to me, like within arm's reach, you're gonna catch these claps. I'm just saying, you're gonna catch these claps. Um, I'm a hands-on person. Um, my hands got a mind of their own, and yeah, they known to baptize. They're just black out. If you're not around me and it's a distance, um, it's harder for me to try to deal with that. Um, especially, well, nah, not really. I just probably try to tend to cut you off in general, because if you don't mean me no good, then what's the point? The maneuver, there's no maneuvering. Just stop talking to me.
Right, because I had to
I'm
cut
gonna
off somebody that, like that, when I
try.
found out they was evil,
I'm trying
when
not.
they was.
I'm trying not to go back to those ways, because I was really bad with that. But now it's coming to that point where if you don't mean me no good, and for me and my success and what I'm trying to do, or just in the general being of me, then
Hmm.
Basically, you just like dead grass to me. What I need you for?
Right.
It is
Most
what it is.
definitely. I can agree.
It is what
Because
it
you
is.
don't need we don't need the added stress. You already got stuff that you're going through. We don't need that on top of what you're going through. You want to make it as smooth as possible, less stress. Um, Fitment, rainy. It's rainy. Could you tell our viewers when they can catch you, how they can catch you, and how often they can catch you, and what events you have coming up?
Yes. So I am normally on after 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sporadically. Don't have a set time. The set times you can catch me will be on Thursdays, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Co-host with Big Brother TTG of Retro Trivia. You can catch me in my show on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the time to rant with the fairy. You can catch me anytime, normally, wherever the GQs and the arcades are at. I will be in yours truly ugly sweater auction on the 9th.
Hey.
Yeah, and upcoming this Tuesday on the 5th, I will be in the Ghetto Scavenger Hunt with Beatty the Body. So that's where you can see me.
Bye.
Okay. Well, thank you for being a part of Adult Talk. I appreciate you and I enjoyed you. Have a good evening, okay?
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Big Brother TTG. How you doing? I would like for you to tell our viewers when they can catch you, how they can catch you, how often they can catch you, and what you have coming up.
All right, let me start by saying each and every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, retro trivia, 70s, 80s, and 90s, TV shows and movies. Catch me there. Season 2, episode 6. Catch me chopping out the box. That's Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Uh, I got a fashion show. I got a fashion show coming up with Super
You
Soul,
fucking lying.
First Lady. I
Yeah.
think First Lady. And I got some other things on the agenda too, but I gotta get them all wrote down. But yeah, each and every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on the Tag app only.
Okay. Well,
I
thank you
can't.
for being a part of Adult Talk, and you have a good evening. All right, guys, if you're in the building, make sure you guys favorite each other. Hit the top 3 bubbles of the stream. Make sure y'all interact because we always love to favorite each other because we all have things that we want. So, make sure y'all tune in next week for Adult Talk at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys are interested, I have an auction coming up where I'm hosting a ugly sweater auction where slash contest where whoever has the my tongue getting tired. Whoever has the best ugly sweater can win an icy. I have a couple of slots left, like 5 slots left. Anybody interested, please send me a message. You can message me on IG. Um, my beautiful co-hosts, go ahead.
Um, all of my content that I have that I host is right now is postponed until further notice. Um, but I will let everyone know, put a PSA out there when I will be running everything back up. The only thing that I will probably will be promoting will be a certain event that I will be that's near and dear to my heart that I will be hosting, which is towards the end of the year. Other than that, no Florida Style Jeopardy and Last Winter Thrones will be postponed for the time being. Um, so just catch me on IG and see when I'm gonna be back up and running.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Adult Talk. and that's a wrap.